because the second session, I'm actually going to go into the tremendous business opportunity that some of you may have came here to learn about. Okay, so I'm going to go into my second part, and this is more for the people who want to learn about how you can not just own an emGuarde, but you can also use the emGuarde and share with your friends and family, and just by them buying those emGuardes from you, okay, we call them referral sales, you can potentially get your own emGuarde for free just by the referral commissions that the company actually pay. Now, that's the first way of looking at it. The second way of looking at it is that the company has recently just launched this 2-3 weeks ago. And so the Malaysian market is extremely new, not even talking about markets outside of Malaysia. And some of you may be looking for a business to do. You may be looking for the next big thing in Malaysia. You could be looking for a product that can truly help people live better lifestyles and also build it as a business. So I'm going to go into my second part that's going to be covering this. So we call this the Enagic Marketing Plan, or some of you may know it as the Enagic Global Partnership Program. This is actually the system that a lot of us have been part of this for. Some of us have been part of it for the last 1 year. Some of you have been in this program for the last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, some even more than 10 years in this program. And now Enagic has actually launched the brand new emGuarde. So it's the business is extremely exciting in Malaysia. So let me give you guys a background on who Enagic is and why a lot of people in Malaysia, outside of Malaysia, are coming onto this business because they understand that Enagic is a growing company. They are expanding every single year. They are a 48-year-old Japanese company, and the company is actually endorsed by many associations around the world. And the company has 40 offices in 23 countries in US, Canada, Mexico, Europe, which includes Italy, Germany, France, Portugal, Russia, Japan, Korea, all these Asian countries, UAE, Nigeria, and the UK office opening soon as well. So the company is expanding every single year. And now we have an opportunity to market a product like emGuarde, partnering up with a global company like Enagic. So we know that this company that we are partnering up with is a solid company. They are not a new company. Only the emGuarde is a new product in the market. But the company has been around for a long time. Yeah. For those of us who have attended our live events before in the Mid Valley office, the office has already been in Malaysia for the last 12 years. All right. Sorry, 11 years to be exact, coming to 12 years. Yeah, it's been there for 11 years already. So how do we market the products? Now, here I'm going to share with you guys two quite different business models. Now, on the left, you have something called the multi-level marketing. Okay. Now, some people have gone through it. They may have gotten success in it. Some people who here you like multi-level marketing, type 1 in the chat box. Who here you don't like multi-level marketing, type 2 in the chat box. Who here you are like neither like or don't like, type 3 in the chat box. Please participate in the chat box. You like, type 1. You don't really like, type 2. Neutral, type 3. Yeah, neutral, type 3. Let's see the responses. So we have a lot of people type 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You have 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. So a lot of you guys don't like, and most of you guys are also neutral. So let me just share with you why a lot of people that don't like multi-level marketing, they're actually in the Enagic program. Let me share with you. Because the Enagic program is a direct selling program, and we are licensed by the Direct Selling Association of Malaysia, and of course, other branches, their respective associations. Now, it is a direct selling program, and this program is so simple because unlike this multi-level marketing where you have to build like 2 lines and then you have to recruit a ton of people, and these kind of systems are more opportunity-based, where Enagic, we are more product-based. Every time Enagic has a product, it is a world-class product, and we just sell it just like any other business. So in this company, we have a lot of direct sales. Now, one thing that we share with a multi-level marketing is the company also allows your distributors or your customers to also sell the product. So your customers can also sell the product. And when they do that, you get something called indirect sales. And the total of your direct plus indirect sales, in Enagic, we call it group sales. Okay? Group sales. So when you plus these two together, we call it group sales. So it's a very, very simple system. So how does it actually work? Okay. Now, Enagic has so many types of bonuses that it pays out. For more information on all the other bonuses, please speak to the person that invited you, the leader that invited you, because today, because of time, I only have time to share with you guys the first commission, which is what we call the 8A or 8-point commission, which is patented. Right? Why is it patented? Because it's so unique, and the company has decided to patent it to also give assurance to distributors that the company does not change the way it pays out commission. So a lot of distributors, they love this part of Enagic. When they implement a commission system to remunerate distributors, they don't change it. They've been using the same system for many years already. Okay, so how does the 8A or 8-point system work? So every emGuarde sold, okay, the company Enagic allocates a budget of 2,400 ringgit. Okay, maybe I see there are some overseas guests in this Zoom. By the way, this Zoom is for Malaysians. Okay, but some of you have to join in from other countries, so you have to do your own conversions, yeah? 2,400 ringgit into US dollar or whatever, okay? So 2,400 ringgit per sale for the distributors. Now, the 2,400 ringgit is split into 8 parts, or we call it 8As, where 1A is 300 ringgit. So just imagine the 2,400 ringgit is like a pizza. There's 8 slices of this pizza. One slice of the pizza is 300 ringgit. So how does it work, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, now, your first and second direct sale. So let's say you have bought your emGuarde, okay, and then you immediately want to refer your own brother, your sister, your neighbor to get this emGuarde. Your first 2 direct sales, the company immediately pays you a 300 ringgit and 300 ringgit commission on your first 2 direct sales. Okay, so once you have done your third direct sale, then now you are a 2A distributor where the company actually pays you 600 ringgit on every sale. Okay, so on the 2A onwards, every sale you make, you are actually going to benefit 600 ringgit commission. Amazing, right? So all the way until you hit 3A. So this A, right, is the ranking system in the company. The higher your rank, the more the company pays. So 3A distributor earns 900 ringgit Malaysia every time they sell an emGuarde. So how do you become a 3A? On the right, you can see the condition. It says that achieve 10 cumulative emGuarde group sales. The word is cumulative. Now, who here you don't like if a company tells you, okay, you must sell so and so much this month, and then next month is reset 0, and you have to restart again. A lot of these direct selling companies are like that. So they actually force the salespeople to go out and keep on doing the sales every single month. But in Enagic, they are so generous. They say that 10 sales cumulative means it could happen in 1 month, it could happen in 2 months. And group sales means it is a total of your direct and indirect. So as long as you have 10 total group sales, then when you make your next direct sale, you are on 3A and you make 900 ringgit. Pretty easy, right? So if we look at it, one home, you guys give me some response in the chat box. This emGuarde, it covers 4 by 4 meter or 8 meter diameter. In your experiences, those of you who have already been in this business, for one house, right, normally how many emGuarde would they buy? Please give me your response in the chat box. For one house, normally, on an average, how many emGuardes would people buy? Let's say they're living in a double-story house or condominium, you know. So let's see some response. Okay, so Lynn said 3 to 4, Isra said 2, Maxine said 2, Matthew said 3. So HC said, so you see, people normally buy 2 to 3. What does that mean? Let's take a lower number. If people averagely buy 2 units, which means these 10 sales could be coming from 5 customers. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, because 1 person buy 2. So 5 customers buying 2 is already 10. Okay, so that's how you get to 3A very fast. And after you have achieved a total of 20 cumulative sales, now the next direct sale is a 4A sale, which means you make 1,200 ringgit on the 4A sale. After 20 group sales, the next direct sale you make is 1,200 ringgit. So what happens if you sell 10 emGuarde in that month when you become a 4A distributor? The company pays you 12,000 ringgit Malaysia of commission because one sale is 1,200, right? So when you sell 10, it's 12,000 ringgit, right? Very, 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 very simple mathematics. So once you've achieved 50 group sales, now you're ready for your next promotion in the company. Yeah, 5A. Because once you have 50, the next direct sale you do is a 5A sale, which means you make 1,500 ringgit Malaysia. So if you sell 10 in that month or the next month, every unit is 1,500. So just do some calculation. If you're able to sell 10, 20, 30 emGuardes per month, how much will be your commission? And here, we are only talking about direct sales, not the indirect yet. You're actually looking at a huge amount of commissions to be making. And once you achieve 200 cumulative emGuarde sales, your next direct sale is a 6A sales, which means you have hit the highest ranking in the 8-point system, which is 6A, whereby you'll be making 1,800 ringgit on every sale. And what I truly love about Enagic is this. Once you get yourself to 6A, you do not drop to 5, 4, or 3, 2, 1 again. So in Enagic, there's only promotion, no demotion. Yeah? So I don't know about you guys. Some of you working in a company, sometimes you get demoted also, right? Okay. But in Enagic, you don't have any demotion. It's only promotion. So it's truly a very simple commission plan, and it's so remunerating. Every unit is 1,800. So can you imagine if you're selling 10, 20, 30 emGuardes a month? Just imagine the commission. So that is just on your direct sale. Now, who here, after seeing this, you like what you just saw? Type 8 points in the chat box. You like what you just saw? Type 8 points or 8P in the chat box. You feel that this is actually a very good amount that the company is actually paying to distributors, and very transparent how they're actually paying out. All right, and it's patented, yeah? So the next slide, which is the last slide I'm going to share with you guys for tonight's Zoom, is for you to build a long-lasting, sustainable business in Enagic, what you want to do is to build a team. Because when you have a team, you earn something called indirect commission, aka leverage income. So you leverage on the new team members you have brought into the business to increase your income level every single month. All right. So this, we're going to talk about the indirect sales. So remember, your first 2 sales, your direct sales, is your 1A line, right? Which you make 300 ringgit each. Now, once you get to your third sale, now you're at 600 ringgit. Now, what happens is some of your customers, like Tom or Alex, comes to you and say that, wow, Mr. Lionel, Mr. Matthew, Mr. Chu Yong, I love this product. I'm using it. I'm sleeping better. I'm experiencing a difference in my life. I want to become a distributor. I want to share with my friends. How can I do that? You share with them. They can actually be part of the business, because understand that when they have bought an emGuarde, they are already in the business. There's nothing else they have to pay except a 50 ringgit government fee you have to pay to enroll as a distributor in Malaysia. So what happens when your friend Tom goes out and sells this emGuarde to his friend? Guess what? When Tom sells an emGuarde to Grace, okay, Grace buys from Tom, but you earn an overriding commission of another 300 ringgit. I don't know about you, but if you look at a lot of all these multi-level marketing, direct selling companies, when you sell to your customer, you make so and so amount. But every time when they sell, you make a percentage only of their sales, right? I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. Okay? But in 8 points, in the 8A system of Enagic, when you sell to Tom, you make 300. When they sell, you also make 300. When Grace sells, when Polly sells, you keep on making 300 ringgit. This is the beauty of the 8-point system. All this is what we call your 1A overriding line. So all the sales under Tom and Alex, you will continuously get 300 ringgit every single sale. I just want you to imagine, you have a person like Tom or Alex, every month they are consistently doing about 10 emGuarde sales a month. How much overriding commission would that be for you? Because one sale is 300 ringgit, right? If they sell 10, it's 3,000 ringgit. Yeah? So imagine having multiple of these team members around Malaysia selling this emGuarde. So that's how you increase your income. And not only that, because once you get yourself to 2A, every single person you bring in 600 ringgit, right? Direct sale commission. What happens when your 2A distributor also decides to sell? When they sell, guess what? Because they're under your 2A line, you get 600 ringgit every time they sell. So when your distributor is on your 2A, you make double the money. And I know what some of you are thinking, wow, Simon, if I have my distributor on my 2A, I make double the money, you know. If they sell 100 unit, it's 60,000 ringgit. You just take 600 times 100, okay? And if they're on my 1A, it's 30,000 ringgit. There's a difference of 30,000 ringgit. So what a lot of smart people do, they buy 3 emGuarde, all right? And they put the distributor on their 2A. Because why? They also need 2 to 3 emGuarde in their house themselves. Okay, so they actually put their distributor on their 2A. So all these strategies, please speak to the person that invited you into this room. I'm sure they have a lot of bright ideas to share with you. Okay, so just imagine you're going to make double the money. So after 10 group sales, right, you bring your next direct sale. Now you're on 3A already. Now this person buy, let's say her name is May, you make 900 ringgit. Every time they sell, you also make 900. So what happens when May sell 10 units in 1 month? How much do you make? Somebody give me the answer in the chat box. You bring in one lady under your 3A, and then they sell 10 units in 1 month. How much money do you make? Okay, so give me the answer in the chat box. Okay, very simple. 900 times 10 at 9,000 ringgit. Okay, so that's how it actually works. So how deep does the commission go? It goes all the way. You keep on earning the 600 ringgit on your distributors, on your 2A, all the way until a certain level. Now, Enagic is not is not one of those what they call unlicensed business. This is a proper licensed company with a patented plan. So they cannot over or underpay distributors. Okay, overpay, what happened? The company is not going to last for so many years, right? They've been around for 40 over years. So I'm going to share with you guys, when John sells to Don, how does the commission work? So remember, every emGuarde, the company sets aside 8-point commission of 2,400 ringgit. So when John sells to Don, John gets 1A commission, 300 ringgit, okay, from Don's purchase. So there's 7 A's left in the pool to be shared among the distributors above John. So how much money does Bob make? Bob makes 2A commission. Why? Because John is under Bob's 2A. If you guys are following this, you're understanding what I'm saying, type 1 in the chat box. Why Bob make 2A? Because John is under Bob's 2A line. So whatever John sells, Bob makes a 2A commission. So total, there's 3 A's out of the 8 A's being paid to these two people already. Now, the next person to get paid is Ani. Ani makes another 2A commission, and Kim makes the 2A commission as well. So let's calculate the blue circles. If we totally look, how many A's have been paid out to these 4 people from Don's emGuarde? Can somebody type the answer in the chat box? I would love for you guys to participate, because the more you participate, the more you understand the system. Okay, so how many A's have been paid? 7 A's, right? Thank you so much. So if 7 A's have been paid to John, Bob, Ani, and Kim, how many A's left? What is the answer? Give me a quick answer in the chat box. Thank you, Maiza. 1A. So which means you still get paid 300 ringgit on Don's machine, many levels away from you. You may not even know who is Don, because it is so many levels away from you. Second sale, you still make another 300 ringgit. But when, thank you for your answers, guys. Very fast answers. You guys are very sharp. When John sells to Dan, now Dan is under his 2A already. Why? Because he has done the third sale. So John will make a 2A commission. Bob makes a 2A commission. Ani makes a 2A commission. And Kim makes a 2A commission. So on this sale, how many A's have been paid to these 4 people? John, Bob, Ani, and Kim. Quick answer in the chat box. How many A's have been paid? Thank you, Maiza. You're always the first. You're very fast. So 8 points have been paid already, which means there is nothing left in the 8-point sharing pool to be paid to you. So this is what we call a non-AA sale. And a non-AA sale do not count as a group sale. Yeah? So remember, group sale, you need your group sale for you to rank up, right? To 3A, 4A, 5A, and 6A. So this 0 does not count as a group sale. Now, why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you this in such a detail? Most companies, they don't even show this. They want to hide a lot of things from new people. It's because we believe in transparency. Enagic believes in transparency. And we show people exactly where does the 8A commission go to and until how many levels you get paid. So it's very transparent. So people love this. But the question is this. Let's talk about this person, Kim. If Kim sold to Ali, Abu, and Ani start to sell so many emGuarde, do you think Kim will stop selling emGuarde, or do you think Kim will continue selling? Which one? 1 is Kim stop. 2 is Kim continue. Which one? 1 or 2? What do you think Kim will do? Do you think she will stop at selling just 3? No, right? She will continue selling. And once they continue selling, what happens to our overriding commission? It continues. Yeah, it continues. The limitation is only for vertical. And the most important person to continue selling is who? Ourselves, right? So let's say and why you need to continue selling? Because obviously this is a business. You cannot be just selling 2 or 3 and then close shop. Once after 20 group sale, you bring in Tony. When Tony buys, you make 1,200 ringgit, right? Now, every time Tony sells, you also make 1,200 ringgit. So it is in your interest to keep on building your group sales, increasing your group sales, and to bring more direct customers in on your higher rank, because you make more direct sale commission and also indirect commission. So let's say after 50 group sales, you meet a guy like me, you meet me one day, I'm your old friend, Simon buys the emGuarde from you, you make 1,500 ringgit, and every sale I do, you also make 1,500 ringgit. And after 200 group sale, you meet a guy named Sam, and every time Sam sells an emGuarde, you make 1,800 ringgit commission. Okay, and it also goes down. So once the sales of Tony, Simon, or Sam, they go vertically down as well, you start to receive lesser and lesser and lesser until it also goes to a zero. So just understand that every unit, the company sets aside 2,400 ringgit, and the commission will be paid bottom up. The company pays the seller first before the uplines. Okay, as long as you understand these two things, you understand the compensation plan. Okay, and the beautiful thing about Enagic is this. Can you imagine you have somebody on your 6A like Sam that is selling machines for you, and every unit you're making 1,800 ringgit. Now you have the liberty of having as many people like Tony, Simon, and Sam selling these emGuardes around Malaysia and in the future also outside Malaysia. So who here, you are seeing a tremendous business potential in this emGuarde as a business in Malaysia for now and also outside Malaysia? Type me in the chat box if you're seeing something huge here. If you're seeing a huge potential. Okay, first of all, it is one of its kind, patented technology. It's just launched 3 weeks ago in Malaysia. Most people are just getting to know about it. And outside of Malaysia, people don't even know about it yet. So we are so privileged as Malaysians to be able to have the first mover advantage to learn about this product, to market this product in Malaysia, to add value to our customers, to protect them from all this invisible electromagnetic radiation. And we also can build an amazing business. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my short sharing for tonight. You guys have been a wonderful crowd. For more information about the emGuarde, Sam, are you there? Sam, are you there? If I may, thank you, Sam. If I may request your help to share the Telegram link for emGuarde in the group chat, would that be possible?
Yeah, okay. I'm not appropriately dressed, so I'm not.
No problem, Sam. If you can help us to share the link on Telegram.
Just stay with me for a while. Let me just look for it.
Thank you. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we'll be doing is we'll be sharing the Telegram link. And this Telegram link, you will get all the information on emGuarde, the PowerPoint presentation, the video, the resources that you guys need to build your emGuarde business. You'll be available on this Telegram. Because I'm sure after this presentation, a lot of you guys will be asking, I need the PowerPoint, I need the slides and all that. So we made it simple. Thanks to Sam's effort, he has created a Telegram group. So you guys can just click on the link, join the Telegram group, and you'll find all the information there. Okay, and feel free to also share the link with all your distributors, your customers in the future. That's the main source to get the information. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let me ask, while we're waiting for the Telegram link in the chat box, let me ask everybody a question. Who here you love the emGuarde product and you have already owned the emGuarde product? I want to actually invite a few people to share. Thanks, Sam. So guys, just take a look at the chat box. Mr. Sam has shared the official emGuarde distributor channel. Yep, let's spam it, no problem. So please copy paste this link, put it into your desktop or your WhatsApp. Okay, and share with your friends. Okay, so I would like some volunteers to share about their experience using the emGuarde. So a lot of new people here can benefit. All right, and I think there's about, how many of us are on this Zoom? There's about 90 of us on this, 86 of us in this Zoom today. Who here would like to share a 1 minute, yeah, maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute on how they benefit from the emGuarde product? All right, some of you have used it for just a couple of days. Some of you have used it for a couple of weeks already. I'd like to invite you to share. Okay, so we also have some questions. So if you have some questions, right, put into the chat box. I will respond to it at the end. So who here, I would like to invite some of you to share your experience with the emGuarde. You may just type in the chat box or maybe raise your hand. All right. Okay, somebody raised the hand. Oh, that's me.
Oh, I have a long space.
Who here would like to share? Anybody would like to share? Let me just look at the chat here. Hey, so many people here. Nobody want to share. I can see a few amazing faces already. Okay, and I'm going to volunteer them. Can I invite Mr. Anthony T? I'm looking at his camera now, so I got no choice but to invite him. Anthony, can I just invite you to share a quick one? Yeah, Anthony.
Okay, thanks, Simon.
Okay.
So, using emGuarde for a month, my whole family member all benefited. So, the first thing is we don't feel so tired easily. Not only sleep better, I spend most of the time on the computer doing the work. Not so tiring. Before that, the eye a bit dryness. You feel a bit tired after 2-3 hours on the computers. After power up this emGuarde, that's different. We don't feel that kind of experience. So it definitely changed the environment, change your life. It's very different. It's such a refreshing. So when we power emGuarde inside the car, and we also don't feel tired easily. Part of the reason I believe is improve the micro circulation. Thank you. Pass it back to Simon.
Thank you, Anthony, for sharing. Thank you, Anthony, for sharing. And somebody have also volunteered to share. Mr. Alex Yap. I'll just get him to unmute as well. Okay. Yes,
Hi,
Alex.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly well.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Alex. I'm from Malaysia. I've been installed the emGuarde almost close to a month. So far, the benefit I hear is actually from my father-in-law. So he actually used to all those eldest people, right? Always they will have a night urine quite frequent at night. When I installed the emGuarde for almost a month, so when I asked back and interviewed him about, he said apart from a quite nice sleep, at night, and the urine at night also lesser. Used to be 3-4 times, now only less 1 or 2 times per night. That's what when I interviewed my father-in-law, right? So this is one of the testimony or the stories that I tell from my father-in-law. So apart from I also have some downline who actually initial was not easy to sleepless, and then some maybe like so-called insomnia. I don't know, when I question him whether is it are you under pressure when you're doing some work, probably you're running for some project. Actually, after install this so-called emGuarde, he feel very nice, and at whole night he can sleep longer without any disturbing. His wife also say is snoring also less, no more already.
Wow.
Wow. So that's why not too bad. So at least it's like that's why so-called emGuarde is actually harmonizer, right? It's so so nice. It's like you are staying inside the jungle. When you are hiking in the jungle, you feel good, this kind of feeling, right? That's it for my sharing.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Okay, if anybody would like to share, okay, you can just put it into the chat group. Okay, so this is just a sharing session to hear from people who have used the product. Yeah, so it's not just coming from me, it's also from the users. Personally, I've already bought 2 units for my house because after some testing, my condo needs at least 2 units to properly protect. Ideally, I need another unit. I need 3 units. All right. So thank you so much for Alex, Anthony, that have just shared. And I'm sure down the line, we'll have more people to come up to also share about their experiences with emGuarde. Okay. So we're going to take the next few minutes. If you guys have any questions, you can put it into the chat box. I will respond. Okay. I'll respond. So Raj said, may I suggest if someone can check a large TV for the frequency without and with emGuarde? I'm not sure what does that mean. May I suggest if someone can check a large TV for the frequency without? Oh, I see. So what you need, Raj, is the radiation detector. So please speak to the person that invited you. Take the radiation detector to your TV, test it, how much microwatts it is showing. And when you turn on the emGuarde, how much would it be? Normally, when you turn on the emGuarde, it will be 0 because it breaks the pathway. Okay? If you guys have any questions, this is your time. We're gonna keep this room for another 1 to 2 minutes open. Alright, so you can put in your questions. And for those of you who already want to purchase your emGuarde, please make sure you get back to the person that invited you into this Zoom here today. The person that invited you, speak to them, and they will arrange for you guys to pick up your emGuarde from the office, etc., etc. Right? Our role here is just to share about the benefit of emGuarde. Okay? And we're going to be doing this every week. So next week on Wednesday at the same time, we'll be doing the presentation again. Maybe it could be me, it could be another speaker. We're all volunteering to share about the benefit of emGuarde. So feel free to bring in the people that you want them to benefit from this information, all right, so that you can actually also build your business via Zoom. And then for those of you who want to see the emGuarde demo live, Enagic Malaysia also have created live demonstration and business presentation in our office in Mid Valley on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, please get the schedule from the person invited you. So somebody asked, what is 300 ringgit equivalent in pounds? Can you please Google? Because you know why I asked you to Google? Because the conversion, I don't want to look at the conversion of ringgit to pound. I think it's about, you take 300 divided by 5.5, yeah, in pounds. 300 divided by 5.5 to pounds. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, 50 pounds, okay, all in all. Okay, guys. Thank you everybody for coming in. You've been an amazing crowd. I hope I've delivered some value to you guys. And we'll see you on the next Zoom next Wednesday.